Hello, this video is to give you a couple of tips before you take your On the Bridge quiz. At this point, you should have read the short story, maybe even listened to it, and maybe even reread a couple of parts because you should have filled out your inner voice sheet. And what I would like you to do now is take a quiz. Before you take your quiz, I want to kind of give you a heads up because sometimes you can use your test to take your test. And the focus on this one is for you to pay attention to the textual evidence and how it leads you to a central idea. So rather than give you the central idea and have you identify the textual evidence after that, which is what we've done in previous activities, I want you to pay attention to the questions because within each one there is textual evidence that will lead you to one central idea, which will be the last question. Couple of tips on how the questions are set up. The first one, you're going to put these events in order and you can move them around like this, and so you'll have to read all four and put them in order of which happened first, second, third, and fourth. The second question lists some details that are all textual evidence. And it says to pick two of them. So this will be a 2-point question. Make sure you pick two. For the third one, it talks about details showing Seth is uncomfortable, and it says pick 3. So make sure you pick 3 to get all 3 points. And then the last question is, which one is the best central idea? Or sometimes in fiction they call that the theme. The tricky part is several of these would be true statements, but it has to be something that this specific story is leading you to. Just because you agree with a statement doesn't mean that the story or the author is trying to get you to come to that particular conclusion. So you really have to understand the story and pay attention to the textual evidence that is used in the other 3 questions to figure out which one is the best central idea. Okay, best of luck.